Yo, what is up, my people? In today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the new status build. If you don't already know, I'm gonna break down everything of how I like to use it, why I use what I use, and I'm gonna give you options, of course, like always, and let you choose what you want to use best. But with this, these dudes can't even leave the spawn. They absolutely get smoked over and over and over and over and over again as they spawn in. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some more gameplay, break down the build, and I hope you guys having a great day and week. Let's get it. All right, my people, this is the new set right here, and all you have to do is literally put a target on fire, kill him, and then it's gonna start chaining everywhere like creeping death. But it's all the gear set. You see those guys just spawn, they're already all on fire. I come over here, I set one on fire, we get the kill on that person, and then they all start to become set with the statuses. But yeah, before I keep like showing you guys examples, let me just go ahead and get into the gear set and how I run the build and explain it. All right, my people, here we have the set that I'm using, and I just want to explain it real quick. This is the Sweet Dreams, of course, and this is how I'm running the set right now. I am using the Imperial holster. This sets any target within 20 meters on fire, so applies burn to the enemy closest. The cooldown is 35 seconds. All right, it also rolls with status, so it's not a bad choice. Once the Vow mask comes out, I think that's going to be a better choice in my opinion, but it's not out yet. So tomorrow that'll be unlocking, and then people will be able to farm and get it through the season, right? So until then, this is what I'm using. This is what I enjoy. I've been slapping content with the squad with this, and I'm using a Wyvern. All right, so usually I would suggest using like Creeping Death with a status, but since we're using this gear set, I want to go ahead and tell you to use some Wyvern. All right here you're gonna get up to like 40% skill damage. Let me lower the music a little bit. So you're getting 10 from the backpack, you're getting 10 from the attribute, and then you're getting 20 from shock and awe. Okay, so applying a status effect to an enemy increases the total skill damage and repair by 20% for 20 seconds. All right, making this a super strong backpack, and I'm just loving it myself. But yeah, whatever you're comfortable with, Murakami, if you want to keep the duration of your skill, anything really like you're comfortable with, you can use. I personally am waiting. I'm gonna use this China Light though when the Vow drops, because the China Light is going to increase the debuff from the Vow. But I will make another video for that once it's released and I actually have the build, and you guys can check it out. But for right now, this is the banger. This has helped me get through heroic content, legendary content, any content you can think of. I've been able to complete it with this set. Okay, so first let me show you this harmony. I bought this from a vendor, and this harmony has perfectly in sync. Okay, so hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Okay, using a skill damage or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage. So you can have both of these buffs up at the same time. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. So you're going to be getting up to 40% skill damage just on this weapon, guys. So that's really wavy. And 40 from the backpack, 40 from the weapon. That's like 80% skill damage on this build just off these two items. Okay, so other than that, I have I'm running a survivalist, which also gives my team status damage. So whatever target is status affected, they're gonna get 10% bonus damage against those targets. Okay, and I'm usually gonna have the whole room under status. All right, so every enemy they look at, they're gonna be able to destroy. All right, so really simple status effect on every single piece of this beautiful gear set, in my opinion, just to increase the duration of those status effects. And right here we have the chest piece talent. So I'm gonna go over everything for you guys right now as far as Eclipse Protocol goes. So 2-piece Eclipse Protocol gives you an extra 15% status effect, which is phenomenal. 3-piece gives you skill haste and hazard protection, which is also insane, bro. This set is like, if you don't have this set already, stop what you're doing, go to targeted loot, start farming gear sets. All right, that's your goal for today until next week. All right, guys, for real, you need to have this in your arsenal. You need to have this in your loadouts, especially if you join me, man. That way everything could be a lot more smooth as we play, right? And we could like change the builds up. It's always good to have multiple builds. That way you're just not like a one-trick pony, and you're more of like a jack of all trades, right? And yo, we need a DPS. Yo, we need a skill build. We need a defensive tank, you know, and you have all of those ready. Okay, I got all of those videos for you. If you need any other type of build, let me know and I'll start working on it. All right, so right here we got 4 pieces, indirect transmission. So your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 15 meters, bros. And refresh 50% of the duration. Dudes, I can't even tell you like how insane this is, but I'm just gonna read it again for you. All right, so basically this is creeping death on steroids. All right, so your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies. So it doesn't matter if you have 4 statuses on the target, all of those statuses carry over. Okay, it doesn't even matter if you didn't put the status on them. All right, as long as an enemy with status dies, all those statuses are transferring. All right, so right here, man, 15 meters, bros, that's a lot of feet. All right, guys, that's a huge radius, and I'm absolutely loving this. All right, and 50% duration. So now the reason that I'm using the chest is because it increases my direct transmission, which is what the 4-piece set does. And with this being increased, I increase my range. All right, so I get 5 more meters. All right, so 15 more feet of like marking status to targets. All right, so it's absolutely phenomenal. And the refresh percent goes from 50 to 75. So 25% more on the refresh duration rate. And it's just phenomenal, dudes. And that's pretty much sums up the whole weapon. Skills, I highly suggest the chem launcher. All right, this is going to do initial damage of 500 without being super buffed, okay? The backpack gives you 40% skill damage. And then the weapon also gives you 40% skill damage. So make sure you're using that weapon. And you're going to get insane damage right here. You're going to get like 80% more damage, all right? And then per second, your burn is 270 on base. Okay, so insane. Ammo cooldown is only 8 seconds, so you can continue to shoot all the time. At tier 6, you're getting 60% duration, 60% burn, 30% ammo. Or excuse me, 30% radius and 5% ammo, so... Your super stack, I also run a bleed hive with this. The choice is all yours though. The initial damage is pretty good, almost 1 million. Definitely over 1 million once I'm procced. But yeah, I'll show you. So all these guys right here are supposed to be heroic targets. And this is like if I was by myself. I really suggest this build in a group. But let's make believe I was by myself, right? I'm gonna go ahead and kill that target, and then it's gonna transfer over. And then we're going to continue to do damage over time, and we'll kill another target. And then this target should go ahead and keep them going. And then we'll just keep on killing all these targets. And then this should transfer over again. And now, as you can see, we're able to continuously keep that buff stacked and going. And then on heroic, I'll just kill these guys with 1 more. And then the status will spread again. And that's all the damage that they're taking, and it goes right back to them, okay? And when you're with a group with DPS, your DPS group is going to slay these dudes, all right? All that damage, that bonus damage they're going to have, the targets under effect, not able to move, is going to be glorious and phenomenal, dudes. I'm telling you, I love this myself. Everything dies over here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy 1 more time for an example. And he should die right there. And boom, everybody else is under status, right? So that's your job as the status gamer, to keep them under status, okay? So just reiterate to your team that whenever you burn somebody, that they need to focus on killing that target, okay? Look at this huge radius too on tier 6, bro. It's actually bonkers. Now all the statuses, they have bleed and burn, which makes it phenomenal. And heroic enemies are usually pretty hard to kill, especially when they're on status, so I'm really happy with this build so far. Even just the bleed itself, rotating and transferring. And then, like I said, you have so many chem launches that is phenomenal, dude. And it just keeps transferring, so Yo, and some final thoughts for you guys, man. Just make sure when you're playing with the group, you explain to them that you want them to like focus on the dudes that you have on fire. That way you can start chaining the effects of the gear set, okay, and the statuses. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching my content. You already know how it goes. Tomorrow's the new season. I'm super excited. Let me know what you're most excited for in the comments below. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I usually don't say that too much, but yeah. We'll be over later on Twitch, and yeah, we'll be grinding hard this week, man, and preparing for the new raid. So salute and peace, baby.